traders, it's Trader Lex from Trading to Society. Today I'm going to show you how to trade sell and buy zones. In red here you have a sell zone, and in green you have buy zones. And what we notice here, there was a doji and we sold at this level. There was no real support going down, so it reached the buy zone that it just created. Let's go into more details. So here it's a doji in a 15-minute time frame. So we just traded it. It reached like the sell zone here. This is like a 4-hour sell zone that we can see here. And we go back to the 15-minute time frame. So we just traded a doji, a reliable signal because it's on the 15-minute, and reaching a 4 hours sell zone. Hello traders, it's Trader Lex from Trading to Society. So here we have like a 60-minute chart for Euro USD. So what you can see here, it's a buy zone. So this is the top of the buy zone and the bottom. So we'll be waiting for the price to reach this buy zone and check the price action at this level. Some people would maybe put some limit orders here, buy limit orders. So just waiting for the price to reach the level, and then to, because you have a buy limit, you will just get the order, and if there is a reaction, it will just go up. Otherwise, you can wait for some price action. That could be a pin bar at this level, or a doji or engulfing at this level. So here is 60 minutes. So to check the price action, you will most likely go to a lower time frame, like 15 minutes, or some people check like a quick reaction on the 3-minute or 5-minute time frame. So you check for a pin bar or an engulfing bar. And sometimes could have some doji because it will go there, just do a doji and just go up at this level. So you have to check. So we'll come with maybe overshots later with more details and so on, but that's the idea. Thank you for watching. Hello traders, it's Trader Lex from Trading to Society. So today we are going to check some price action in demand zones and supply zones, just to show you how you will get a signal to buy or to sell. So here is a QM contract on the 50-minute time frame, and here we have like demand zone, a 1-hour demand zone. So what happened in the morning? So the demand zone just was created in the morning, and here you had a pin bar later in this morning. So a pin bar on a 15-minute time frame. So it entered the demand zone and we got a nice rejection. So what does it tell you? It's like you have a nice opportunity to buy. So when the pin bar appears, you can enter a buy order, market order, or you put a buy limit and you adjust to enter like at a good level, and you put your stop loss. Some people will put it just like you see a little bit at the bottom of the spin bar, or if you want to respect the demand zone, you will put it just a little bit outside the demand zone. So here we could see buy order, you had a nice opportunity to grab mini ticks. What I like with this indicator, the T2S supply and demand, is like the picture is really clear. So you would see the demand zone appearing like in real time, and what you see is like you see here the QM going down, 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 rejection here. So you're telling yourself, okay, is it a good trade? Is it a good like risk to reward trade? So you check what you can grab. That could be like so stop loss here, and you will grab some ticks from like when you enter the trade, at least till before a new high. You see what I mean? Before a new high. So it's going down, so you will maybe try to grab here or here before a new high, or like at the previous high. So that gives you a bit of risk to reward ratio, just to know how much money you can get for like how much money you can risk. So here we are on a 50-minute. Some people will prefer to go on lower time frame, like 3-minute or 5-minute time frame. So it depends on your which time frame you prefer. Here on the 5-minute, you can see like some kind of pin bar. Okay, it went like, because we have another indicator, that's why it changed. Let's see, screen. So some kind of rejection here. If you're specialized on the 5 minutes, you had also a nice opportunity to enter. Some people go on 3 minutes because they're a bit like, let's say, more precise. So 3-minute time frame, and here you got a nice rejection at this level. So it's up to you. But at least here, what you can see is a pretty nice picture, clear picture, and that brings you, I mean, good ideas to trade zone and at least to know what's happening in the market. So demand zone was created, it went down to the demand zone, it went back to the demand zone, and some people, I think institutions or like professional traders, would enter at this level. So here we have like a supply zone that was created during the London session. So it went down, down. So we had like a supply zone being created here. What happened during the US session is like it went back to the supply zone, and we had like here a nice opportunity to sell. So here maybe we are on a 15-minute time frame. You can see a nice rejection here. Some people will trade lower time frame, so we go on the 5-minute time frame. Yeah, 5-minute time frame, you can see your pin bar at this level. So you trade the pin bar at the 5-minute time frame. So what you would do, you enter the trade when the pin bar appears. So I will be here, and you can put your stop loss at the top of the pin bar. In this case, because you have a pin bar signal. Some people that would take maybe a bit more risk would put the stop loss outside of the supply zone. So top of the supply zone, some ticks outside, and just enter the trade here. So when can you get some profit? So what I used to say is like, okay, he went back to the supply zone. What would happen? It's like it will at least not, I mean, you have high probability that it will go back to the previous low. So this was the previous low. So you went up, you would sell here, and you went back at least almost at the level at the previous low. So you would grab some ticks at this level. So this gives you a really good picture of what's happening. It's again our T2S supply and demand indicator, quite clear. So that gives you like a nice opportunity to sell here. So that means you don't need to trade like, you know, you have to be really patient. You see the supply zone being created. You wait for, let's say, a good opportunity, the signal, the right signal in the supply zone to enter the trade. Thank you for watching. It was TraderLex from Trading to Society. Hello traders, it's TraderLex from Trading to Society. Today we are going to see how to trade supply zones here for Euro USD on a 15-minute time frame. This is a supply zone which is not fresh anymore. This is a fresh supply zone. And this is another supply zone which was fresh at some point. Then the price entered the zone and it went down, entered the zone again, it went down and entered the zone, then didn't go above the upper limit. So we entered the trade in the supply zone, that is a strategy, and we put our stop loss slightly above the upper limit. Here you can see that the risk is pretty small. So you could just wait for the trade just to give you some pips. It took a little bit of time here, but finally it went down and down and down. It never went above the upper limit and never reached our stop losses. So what you can see here, it's that was a good opportunity to grab, like, let's say almost at this level, you see here 20 ticks or a little bit more, even 30 ticks, depending on where you wanted to take some profits. So some people would have gotten the profit at this level and also here. You check like the lowest point here. This is a previous low, you see. So it's up to you where you want to take the profit. But to sum up the strategy, it's like to enter in a sell zone. I mean, if you want to sell, supply zone if you want to sell, and you put your stop loss slightly above the upper limit. That's how we trade here in our example, supply zones.